This is not going to go the way you think. Oh, I'm pretty sure it will. It is a really bad movie. It's a great movie. It's a bad movie. Oh, God.
Welcome to Debbie's Palace. Welcome to Debbie's Palace. What kind of Star Wars stuff are we going to get up to today? Well, Hugo, since we're only a couple days away from Rise of Skywalker, Episode 9, I thought it was high time we talk about Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Oh, you mean you want to talk about how I know it's a terrible movie and how you think it's still pretty good somehow? Yeah, something like that. Okay, well, I'll start. The movie stinks. End of story. The end. Okay, well, the movie's good, but nope. Well, all right. Well, how about this? Why don't you tell me, what is it you don't like about the movie so much? What rubs you the wrong way? Well, mostly, the main thing is how they treated Luke Skywalker. Well, what do you mean, how they treated him? Well, they just made him a coward hiding on an island. He's supposed to be Luke Skywalker, Jedi Master. He should be doing great, awesome Jedi stuff, and he didn't do anything. Well, alright, first of all, I mean, he's kind of like completely broken and depressed from failure. Well, I don't want to see that stuff. Well, that's interesting, though. No, it's not. Well, it's more interesting than super Jedi hero boy who has all the powers and just saves the day every time. Well, it was fun in the originals, and he failed around in 5 a bit. Well, yeah, but for the most part in the originals, he pretty much wins all the time. Yeah, he gets the job done. Yeah, and here he didn't. He failed miserably, and it broke him. Well, that's not fun. It's not always going to be fun. And he wound up, really destroyed by what he did, and he had to go off and hide. This is basically like Luke going to the dark side here. Like when his dad went to the dark side, he murdered, everybody in his path and helped enslave the galaxy and killed a room full of children. Yeah, he did do that, yeah. And when Luke goes to the dark side, he gets depressed and goes and hides because he's such a good Jedi that that's as dark as he can get. Well, it's still boring. It's not boring. It's getting to see him at a low point and then build himself back up. And what about by the end? The whole Crate payoff is so spectacular because of how down he was at the beginning. Jeez. It's not that spectacular. He's not even really there. That's why it's even more important. What do you mean? Well, because he's finally being like the Jedi, that way the Jedi are supposed to be. They're not violent. Yoda said it in 5, even though he didn't really act that way in the prequels. You're not supposed to act with aggression and violence. It's supposed to be knowledge and defense. Yeah, and in 8, he beat the First Order, humiliated Kylo Ren, saved his friends, and saved the Resistance without even being there. Yeah, he didn't hurt anybody. He didn't do anything violent. He sat on a rock and meditated and saved the day. Yeah, that's pretty spectacular. Well, but I wanted to see him just swing a lightsaber around and blow a bunch of stuff up with his mind. Well, this isn't like superhero hour. It's Star Wars. It's more subtle than that. It's not subtle. Well, it's Death Stars. Okay, it's not subtle, but, all right, look at it this way. What? Let's pretend that the whole saga came out in order. What do you mean? Like, okay, let's say 1, 2, and 3 came out first. And you saw him, and you loved Obi-Wan, because of course you did. He's a great Jedi. He's the best one in those. Well, he's the only Jedi who doesn't die or turn to the dark side. I mean, Yoda, but, let's say that you love Obi-Wan from the prequels. Yeah, and then you wait 16 years to see a new Star Wars movie. And then 4 comes out, and what does Obi-Wan do? He sits around in a hut. He talks about how he's too old to do this anymore, and then he lets himself die in a very lackluster lightsaber fight. Yeah, you'd be devastated. But since you saw his old man start, well, the start for us, it's not as jarring now. It's just like, well, yeah, that's how it's always been. And it's the same thing with Luke. It's just the whole series saga rhyming with itself like it always does. In the first, not the originals, the prequel. Don't ever make that mistake again. The prequels aren't the originals. Okay, but chronologically, in the prequels, the Shroud of the Dark Side had fallen and corrupted the Jedi Council, and they didn't want to train Anakin because they were like under the influence of the dark side, but they didn't even know it yet. And then by the original trilogy, Yoda's so covered in darkness from his own failures and pathetic attempts at beating the Emperor in 3, he doesn't want to train Luke because he figures he's going to fail and Luke will fail too. And then by the sequel trilogy, Luke doesn't want to train Rey because this thing's already failed so many times. He's seen it happen. He doesn't want to be a part of this anymore. Every time he picks up a lightsaber, something awful happens. So he doesn't want to do this anymore. So he throws it over his shoulder. It's just dumb. He just picks it up and throws it away. What's the last thing you see him do with a lightsaber in 6? Well, he throws it away. When he fights the Emperor. Yeah, when he chooses not to fight the Emperor and not do anything violent and throws his lightsaber away. And then later Rey comes and gives him a lightsaber back and he throws it away. Yeah, he does do that. Yeah, see? So it all works and it all makes sense. And it's not a bad movie at all. It makes a lot of sense. And it's about a man going through a horrible depression. And when he comes out of it, oh my God, just the metaphorical symbolism of him walking through flames, a flaming hole, out into broad daylight to face down every failure he ever made, ever created. It's just, it's like coming out of a deep depression. Well, this isn't what I want to see with Star Wars. I want to see more big stuff blowing up in fun times. Well, not fun times, but stuff that's exciting. Watching an old man rot in an island isn't exciting. Well, I found it exciting. I found it different and interesting. Well, I guess it's just different. I get what you're saying, I guess, but it still doesn't make it entertaining. Well, I thought it was really entertaining. Well, what about Leia in space? That was awful. Leia floating in space was pretty bad. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that. Yeah, see? So, well, what about porgs? They were great. Oh, your porgs were great. Yeah, porgs were great. Oh, okay, well, there's a couple of things. I mean, the fight with the Red Guards was cool. The Praetorian Guard fight was great. Yeah, but the lightsaber fight at the end isn't even real. And, well, yeah, but it's more symbolic. Well, I know, it just isn't what I wanted at all. And I don't think you're going to get to change my mind. Well, that's fine. I'm not even really trying to change your mind. I just wanted to say what I liked about it. Well, all right. And I said what I don't like about it. Well, okay. And Canto Bite's pointless. They inspire hope in the kids. It's a long game thing. Oh, jeez, whatever. I still think the movie is long and boring and slow and depressing. Well, I kind of agree with all those things, but that's why I like it. All right. Well, I guess we just disagree. Yep, I guess so. All right, well, onward to Waiting for 9, I guess. Okay, well, yeah, that's our last Jedi review, I guess. I still give it a D because I think it stinks. I give it an A because I think it's one of the better ones. Ugh, jeez. Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for watching Debbie's Palace. Thanks for watching Debbie's Palace and Rise of Skywalker coming soon. Oh, can't wait. Bye. Yeah, huh? How about that? Oh, jeez. You know, at least Space Leia shows us that Leia has the Force. Whoa, yeah, jeez. By flying through space like Mary Poppins, it's not that bad. It's about as bad as DJ. What's wrong with DJ? He's a total waste of a character. He ain't getting anything done. Just like that whole Canto Bite scene. He's like the Lando character when he doesn't come clean. And the whole Canto Bite scene, again, is about inspiration. It's about inspiring Broom Boy. At the end of the movie, oh, jeez, here we go with Broom Boy. Broom Boy at the end. Yeah, Broom Boy at the end of the movie. You know, it's a big deal.